when I booked into the rehab, I decided straight away that I would do the secondary care as well, because I knew that I needed a complete restart, like a complete, needed to come out a different person basically. I can't learn anything in primary care. I've got the medication for the withdrawals and, the guilt and shame and remorse and the absolute horror of getting sober. There's no space to start to then work on a recovery. Like, it's impossible. It was impossible for me to do any kind of work on my recovery in primary care. So that's why I needed secondary care. For me, it had to be an absolute surrender. I had to be done. I had to stop fighting this substance, because every time I got back in the ring with alcohol, it won. And I'd get beaten up and I'd brush myself down and I'd start to heal, and then I'd see the ring again and I'd get back in. But it's like getting back in, a boxing ring with Mike Tyson. I was never gonna win. In active addiction, I didn't even know if it was day or night. And all of a sudden I'm in an environment where I've got to get up in the morning. I've got other people who rely on me. I've got to do my chores. I've got to be in a group. I've got to do a check-in. You've got responsibilities to other people in the house. You'd be deciding who's doing the cooking. And at first I thought, I'm not going to be able to do all of this. Like, how am I going to do all of this? I'm like 1 week sober. But it's absolutely fine. By kind of mid-morning on the first day, I was settled in. And what it did is it started to give a bit of purpose and structure around my day and my life. Secondary care is self-led, and I think people get empowered by it because they're given the tools, they're given the responsibility. This is your life. Do you want to get well? Oh, you do? Okay, go on then. You can't buy recovery, but you can buy the ability to give yourself the foundation that you need.